This is a free Forex beginner's tutorial, and if you like this and you want to learn more about trading Forex, check out the website right here or right here and use code FX1 for 50% off. But before we go into this video, I would appreciate if you guys could subscribe to my channel. There's a ton of other content that I make for free, and if you like this video, like it so other traders can see it. But without further ado, let's get into my computer. Yo, what's going on, guys? Colt here, and I want to welcome you to this presentation. First off, we're going to go over a presentation on what Forex is, some really basic information, but very important information. And then we're going to go over the charts, and I'm going to show you guys some real good sauce. So watch this whole thing through. If you guys want to speed it up, there should be a setting bar where you can put the speed a little faster, but let's get to it. So what is Forex? I know it says what Forex, it should say what is Forex. Well, Forex is the world's largest financial market. It's crazy because $5.3 trillion are traded every single day in the market. The Forex market actually is bigger than the stock market, which is crazy. So Forex is the buying and selling of currencies like Euro USD, USD CAD, USD JPY. There's all these currency pairs, and you guys are going to be able to see that in just a second. Much risk is involved trading Forex. So this is why you guys are here. I want to kind of show you guys how to do this the right way so you don't make all the mistakes that I made and the mistakes that a lot of other people made. I understand you guys work very hard for your money, and I would hate to see you guys lose money. And that's what a lot of people do. They come into the markets, and let's say they see someone like me. They're like, oh, Colt, you just had a $16,000 day trading. I can do that as well. Like, if you can, I can as well. First off, you can for sure, but second off, I have a lot of experience. You can't judge my chapter 30 to your chapter 1, so I'm going to show you guys as much as I can in this presentation so you guys don't make the same mistakes that I make. So, cool thing about this is you guys can trade anywhere in the world. As long as you have an internet connection, you can trade. That's so cool. I absolutely love that. With a lot of people, when you hear trading or the stock market or Forex, you think, okay, I have to be at like a trading station. I can't do it anywhere in the world. I have to have a special certificate or license to do it. You guys can do this as long as you're over 18 years old, or if you have a parent open a trading account for you that's over 18, you can open up a trading account and you can trade. Now, we do trade from our phone or our computer. If you do not have a computer to trade, that is fine. You can use your phone, but I definitely recommend using a computer. And when I say computer, I mean a computer, or you guys can actually use your laptop. That's what I use. Is I have my laptop connected with a bunch of monitors. Now, Forex is open 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. I hope you guys are taking notes because this is a very important note. You guys need to know this. The Forex markets close every Friday at 2 p.m. PST. That's my time in California. So it's 5 p.m. EST. And then the markets will open back up Sunday at 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. EST. So if you do not know those times in your time zone, you can convert it on Google. You can figure that out. But that's what I love about this. It's not like the stock market where it closes every day at 2 p.m. and then opens back up the next morning at 6 a.m. or whatever times. It's open 24 hours a day, so you guys can literally make money while you guys sleep. Now, why we invest into Forex? If you guys do not know, your bank's giving you a 3% ROI, return on your investment, every single year if you have your money in a savings account. So after inflation, you're getting a 1% ROI on your money, which is complete trash. It's like, why do you guys have your money sitting in a bank account when it's doing absolutely nothing? And I know a lot of you, you're coming into this and you're like, dude, I want to get rich. I want to make money from trading. But a lot of you need to understand how powerful it is to do 10% on your money. There's some of you that maybe have $1,000 in your bank. Maybe some of you have $10,000, $20,000, and it's just sitting in a savings account. And you're like, all right, like I want to do something with my money. This is a great opportunity. Imagine being able to do 20% on your money every single year. That's super powerful. So you go from like 10,000 to 15,000 one year, then the next year you go from 15,000 to 18,000, then you keep compounding it. You guys are probably watching this. A lot of you are young and you're probably in your 20s. So imagine where you could be in your 40s. If you understand how to trade, you can really compound your money. You make a lot of money. And obviously, with the more money that you have in your trading account, the bigger returns that you can see. Now, I was saying 10 and 20% a year. That's a really low number. Like, I've done 100% returns in a day trading. So there's a lot of potential here. Big investors and hedge funds trade Forex. Why don't you? And I know when I first heard about Forex, I was like, what is Forex? I do not have anything for my X. And when I got involved, I was like, damn, this is super cool. Like, I could trade from my home. I can control my hours. I don't need a lot of money to start trading. You can start trading with a minimum of $10. Obviously, I do not recommend trading with $10. I would start with at least $1,000, I would say. And if you guys do not have $1,000, that's fine. Don't wrap your head. This is what I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat. Do not wrap your head around the whole idea of making money, getting rich. This isn't something where you're just going to get rich overnight. I want you guys to know and understand that it takes time. It really takes time to understand how to trade. I'm a 7-year veteran right now, and it's over the past 2 years, it's just gotten to a crazy point where I've had some of my biggest days. I made $16,000 in a day trading last year. And now I'm consistently doing about $500 to $2,000 a day trading. That's not too much money, but at the end of the day, that's a lot of money that's coming in, and my account's compounding. I have over 20,000 in the trading account that I'm currently trading at, and that's going to be at 100K in the next couple of months. So just focus long term, guys. This is a great skill set that you guys are all going to be able to manage and understand how to do over the years and months. Okay, buying and selling Forex pairs. Like they say, buy low, sell high. So here's an example. Let's say we're buying the currency pair Euro USD. If we're buying this pair, we want the value of the Euro to be greater than the USD, the US dollar. Vice versa if we're selling Euro USD. This might be a little confusing, guys, at first, but just stay focused. We're going to keep going and breaking this down. So what are brokers? What is a broker? Brokers are like bank accounts. They hold the money you trade with. When setting up a broker, you need to upload certain documents to verify them that you're a real person. After your account is verified, you can fund it. So a broker, like I said, it's like a bank account. There's all these different brokers that you guys can sign up for. I'm going to give you one, or there is a broker that you guys can use. The link in my description is one. There's one that I linked, and you guys can sign up for that. But yeah, sign up for your broker. You're going to upload your documents. After you do that, you can fund your account. So here's an example. Let's say you put $1,000 into your trading account. You fund it through your broker, and then you're going to connect your trading account. So you'll have your broker that you have. That's where you store your money, and then you'll open up a trading account with them. Now you'll link your trading account. They'll give you a login for MetaTrader 4. That's our trading platform. So let's say you put $1,000 in your trading account and you trade and make $250 in profit. You guys have the ability to take the money out at any time. So this is what I was saying just a second ago, how you can compound your money. Let's say you put in $1,000, you make a trade to make $250, now you're at $1,250. You can take out $100, $200, whatever you want, or you can keep that money in there, because here's a little key. The more money you have in your trading account, the bigger returns that you're going to be able to see. So there's lot sizes that you use that allow you to make bigger trades, and when you have more money in your account, you could just do more with it. So imagine you put in $1,000, and then in a year you turn that $1,000 to $30,000. Then the next year you go from $30,000 to $100,000, and now you're playing with $100,000 big boy money, and you're being able to do $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a day. And it's like, okay, let me have a threshold. Let me keep $100,000 in my trading account at all times, and every time I make a trade, a profitable trade, I'll withdraw that money to my bank, and then I'll reinvest it. And that's the thing you guys need to understand, is this is an investment opportunity, but you guys want to invest the profit that you're making with this into other things like cryptocurrencies, real estate, stocks, just blue chip stocks, things that are safe, that you're going to slowly see your money grow. So this is kind of, I know I said a second ago, this isn't a get rich scheme, but this is a way where you can make a lot of money very quickly if you're smart and you use proper risk management. So I linked a broker in the description for this video, like I said a second ago. So the trading platforms, this is where you're actually going to do all your trading. So trading Forex is all done off your phone or your laptop. Okay, we use an app called MetaTrader 4 where you can download it for free on the App Store. So after this video, if you guys want to take a note real quick and write down to get MetaTrader 4 on the App Store, you can download it on your phone or your computer. So then your broker is going to be linked to MetaTrader 4 like I said a second ago. So MetaTrader 4 is actually where you're going to trade, and your broker is where you're going to have like your money to control. This is a process to learn how to trade. We'll now go over the charts. So now I want to go over the charts in depth and explain to you guys exactly what the charts are, how to read them, what you need to be looking for, all that good stuff. So let's get to that right now. So a second ago I was talking about MetaTrader 4. Now this is TradingView for our desktop or our laptop. So you guys can see that it has the charts. This is Euro USD right here. Now the cool thing about this is where we can see exactly what the market is doing. I don't know about you, but when I first saw a chart, I was very intrigued, and I was like, okay, what are all these candles doing? What is it doing going up? What is it doing going down? What are these numbers? So I'm going to just explain all the important things on this platform right here. So this is where you can type in all your currency pairs like Euro USD, USD, JPY. You have all your currency pairs that you can type in. Obviously, you're going to click Forex because that's what we're trading. Right here on the right, we have our watch list, so you can add currency pairs that you trade. You just go to plus sign, then you can add them. And every time you want to go to a certain currency pair, you just click it and it will go to it. Not much else right here that you guys have to worry about at this point in time. Right here, this is very important. We have our time frames. So if there's specific time frames that you like, you can star them and they will automatically stay right here. So you guys need to understand what the time frames. We're on the 5-minute time frame right here. So every one of these candles right here represents 5 minutes. There is a clicker right here telling when the next candle is going to close and a new one will open. So we have 1 minute and 10 seconds left till this candle closes and a new one opens. You guys can use your mouse to zoom in, zoom out. You can use this side to zoom in, zoom out. Maybe you want to go to a certain date, like this is today, July 27th. Maybe you want to go to another date, like July 21st. Boom. You can go to it, and there it is right there. So it's really, really cool, this platform. I absolutely love it. So a lot of the time when I'm trading, I will do my analysis on my laptop, and I'll be like, okay, well, let's look at Euro USD. I'll have certain times that I want to trade. So there's all these times that you can trade. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little tip right here. The best times to trade are 6:30 a.m. PST. That's when the U.S. equities market opens up, and that's when there's all this movement. So we could see on the bottom, right here, we have our times. So if we go to 6:30 right here, we can see this is 6:30, the open of the market. And look how it has all this momentum right here. It's really just pushing down like in 1, 2, 3, 5-minute candles in 15 minutes. It dropped pretty hard. So you have all these time frames that you guys can look at. There's all these tools like horizontal lines to find your resistance or support. So resistance and support is like big zones that the market will hit and then it will reverse. So that's what all these red lines are right here. These are points where the market will hit it and then it will go the other way. You have your drawings right here. You can draw things on the chart, rectangles, circles. It's really just personal preference what you want to do. If you guys really want to learn how to trade, like I said, I have a course, should be in the description, rorfx.com, that breaks everything down. It's 18 hours long, so if you guys really want to learn, I highly suggest investing into that. So we have all these things right here on the chart that you guys can see. Now I want to go to a clean chart, and I'm going to show you guys how to mark up support and resistance and what it is. So we're going to go to the 1 hour chart. I like doing this on the 1 hour time frame. So every one of these candles represents 1 hour. So you guys can see on the market how it'll go down, then it'll hit a certain point and go the opposite direction. So usually when I see that happen, like right here, it's going up, it stopped, and then it started dropping down. So what I'll do is I'll get the horizontal line and I'll put one right there and I'll lock it so it stays on the chart. So that's a point of resistance right here. Resistance is to the top where we see it hit it, and support is to the bottom. So this is support. So what I'm doing is I'm finding the points in the market where the candles are hitting it, stopping, and then going the complete opposite way. And in the future, we can use these lines to be like, okay, well, if it hit it there in the past, it's most likely going to go and hit it again and go the opposite direction. So we can see right here, it hit it right there, and then look right here, a couple days later, it hit it and did the same thing, and then it dropped down. Hit it one more time and then dropped down. Okay, so we're going to find a couple more. What I'm looking for is big points in the market where it'll hit it and then reverse. So here's a good one right here. Boom, we're going to lock it. And what I'm doing when I lock it is just so when I go over it, it doesn't move. Because if we unlock it, watch this, it will move all over the place. So that's why we lock it, so it will stay there. Okay, then let's get one more right here. Boom. So I'm going to just put 4. So we have our resistance zones right here, resistance, resistance. Then we have support right here. Now another thing that we can do is there's things called trend lines. So you guys can see what you want to do a lot of the time if you want to like see overall if the market's going to be going up or it's going to be going down, is I like to look at higher time frames. So the daily time frame, the 1 day, is one that I really like to look at. So we can see right off the bat, it's already in an uptrend right here. But you can see for a trend line, what we're going to do is we're going to find where it hit a point and then moved away and then hit it again. So we're going to get this thing right here, this trend line. So we're going to go from this point of support, and then we're going to bring it to this point right here, and then we're going to extend it into the future. So it hit the trend line right here, it started, and then it came and hit it again. So we're looking for 2 major points where we're going to connect the trend line, and then that's what we're going to do. We're going to move it into the future. So hypothetically, we could see something like this happen. We could see the market come down, hit the trend line, this white line, and then go up even more. Because you guys need to understand, when we're trading, the market isn't just going to keep going up forever. There's a lot of money. This is all money. When you see it going up like that, that's money. So these are all people buying the market, putting money on the US dollar. And then when it's selling, that means that there's less pressure on the US dollar and more pressure on the Japanese yen. So the yen is doing better here when it's selling. So same thing you guys can see is going up, down, up, down, up, down. But overall, gradually, it's still in an uptrend. So we did break this point right here. You can see where this little dotted line is. That looks like it might be its all-time high. Well, now that we zoomed out, it's not. So look right here. As I said a second ago with our support and resistance, look right here. We could put a horizontal line right here, lock it, and boom. So look. It came and it hit this zone, then it hit back here in 2020 of March. A year plus ago, it hit that zone. So that's a really major point in the market. So it hit it and it wasn't able to break it, and then it came down. So maybe we could see it, like I said, come down to the trend line, hit it, and then hopefully we could see it break past this point of resistance right there. That'd be a really, really good sign. So at this point in time, I wouldn't be looking to buy it just yet. I would kind of be patient, because if you guys look, there's certain candles that will really push the market the opposite direction. And these candles, the number one candle that I look for is called a doji. So right here is a doji. It looks like a cross. Okay, so we can see that it goes down, then a doji forms, and what happens? It goes the other way. Then it goes up. Then a doji forms like right here, then it goes the other way. Then here's a doji, it went up. Then here's a doji right here, it was going down, then it had a doji, and then it went up. So maybe we could see price come down to here, form a doji, and then go up. So you kind of like, overall, when the market's already in a trend going down like this, you don't want to sell in the middle of it. And when it's already in an uptrend, you don't want to buy in the middle of it. You want to wait for it to come down to hit a zone and then go up. So I'm going to give you guys a hack. There's this chart right here. This is called an indicator. An indicator kind of helps us identify whether the market's overbought or it's oversold and when it's actually going to go the other way. So this indicator is called the stochastics oscillator. And the way that you can add it to your chart is you go right here to this FX, you type in STOCH, and it's right here, stochastic. So you add that, and then boom, it will appear right here. So there's this cursor I have on my chart, and this helps me identify exactly where price is. But you can see that my cursor, when I line it up to this candle right here, look at the bottom line right here, how it comes down, and it lines up perfectly right here to the stochastics. So you can see right here that we have a doji showing us that the market was in a downtrend and then it's going to reverse and go up. Same thing with the stochastics. When you see that these lines are below the 20 level right here, that's signaling that it's oversold. And when you see that the lines are above the 80 level right here, 80, that's signaling that it's overbought. So a lot of the time, you could even see right here, it was overbought. And what do we have right here? What is this candle? Let me zoom in. We have a doji right there. So it's like, all right, we have a doji right here. Our stochastics are overbought. This is a good sell opportunity. We should sell this market right now. So when you're trading, you don't just want to be like, all right, it's in an uptrend, let me buy. You want to kind of have multiple confirmations as to why you're going to buy or sell the market. It's very important. And this is a process, like I said, guys, I know this might be complicating for some of you, but this should be making sense at this point in time. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show you how to set up a trade. So like I said, when we're trading, we can buy or sell the market. Okay. Now on MetaTrader 4, there's going to be multiple things on your screen. Let me go to my phone so I can show you exactly what it is. And if you guys want to get MetaTrader 4 real quick and pause this video, you can do that. Or you can just rewatch this video after you downloaded it. So on MetaTrader 4, there's a quotes page, the chart page, the trade page, the history, and the settings. So on the quotes page, there should be a plus sign in the top right hand corner where you can add any currency pair that you want. So let's say we go to Euro USD, add Euro USD to your chart and then click it. And it'll say chart, trade, details. You're going to go to trade and then it will have a buy and a sell button. And then also we'll have a take profit and stop loss as well as a lot size. Now we didn't go over lot sizes, but I should have a video on my page on how to use lot sizes. Or like I said, if you want to get the course, link in description, you can get that and it talks about all that stuff. Now when we go into a trade, we want to already have an idea what we're going to do. So let's say this is a little replay tool. We're going to replay and we're going to go right here. Let's say that we're at this point in the market and we're like, all right, let's wait for a setup. Let's look for a doji or some type of candle that's going to tell us it's going to reverse. So, okay, we have a doji right here. What you could do, and this is why I do it on a computer, is if you go right here, we have a long and short position. So a long means that we're buying, short means that we're selling. So if we're going to sell, we're going to go to short. And we already have the tool right here, as you guys can see. So we're going to put it up to our current market price or whatever price we're selling at. Okay, so our stop loss is right here. We can move it up or down. So usually when I'm using a stop loss, I like to have it above the pins of the candles that I'm actually currently entering at. So we have this doji right here, and then we have this pin. So I'm going to put that stop loss right above the pin, just a little bit higher. So we can see that there's our stop loss level right there, 110.187. So when you go into a trade, let's say we're selling USD JPY, you're going to go to MetaTrader 4, you're going to click on USD JPY, you're going to click trade, and where it says stop loss, you're going to input these numbers, 110.187. Okay, we did that. Now with our take profit, let's aim for this support right here. So the cool thing about these support and resistance levels that we marked up is you can use them as take profit levels or stop loss levels. So let's say we want the market to come down right to that red line right here. Perfect. We can see that that level is 109.752. And you guys can change the colors if you want or do whatever you want. See how the colors change like that? But I just have it red and green. Okay, so you have those numbers inputted, and then you're going to just click trade on MetaTrader 4. Now the cool thing about it is you guys can open a demo account too on MetaTrader 4. I'd highly suggest opening a demo account on MetaTrader 4 and trading on that to kind of understand how to use the platform, and then you can actually fund your live account with your trading broker. Okay, so we got our trade set up, we have our stop loss right here, our take profit right here. Let's play this trade. And obviously this isn't in real time. It would be a much slower process since we're on the hour chart, but let's see what happens. So there's my trade, still out of doji right there, boom, and then look at it starting to drop, boom. That's 3 hours into the trade, 4, 5. So within 5 hours it hit my take profit. So we can see that it has these numbers, 6.7. That means our stop loss was 6 pips. And our take profit, it says 36. So we have a 36 pip take profit. So I'm going to put this into stupid terms for you. Let's say that we had $1,000 in a trading account. So if you went into this trade and it hit your stop loss, you would have lost $6 right there. But if you went into this trade and it hit your take profit, you would have made $36 right there. So that's just one trade right there in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. And that's all hands-free. All you had to do was wait for the trade. You had to be patient. And then once that trade came, boom, $36 like that. And yeah, it was in 5 hours, but hey, you didn't do any physical work. No physical work was done. And it takes some people 3 hours to make that. You did that in literally a couple of minutes just by entering the trade and letting it go. Now that's one trade. Imagine once you get to a level where you're so precise and you know exactly how to trade, you could be making a lot more money. But that's what I wanted to show you guys in this training. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you want, you can save this. You can like this video so you can watch it over again. And that's what I'd recommend that you guys do, is watch this video a couple of times so you actually understand how to trade, because this is a process. If you guys want help from me, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, add me, let's talk. And if you guys really want to take this to the next level, I would highly encourage that you guys sign up for my course. FX University is what it's called. The link is in the description. And I did put a 15% discount code in there. So if you sign up, you'll get 15% off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.